Do you expect it to test your jiu-jitsu, or do you think this is going to be a stand-up fight, as often happens between two grapplers?
Yeah. No, I think we're gonna have ground fight too. I don't know what's the percentage of that, but I think he said he's not worrying about going to the ground, and I'm not worrying also. So I think we're gonna have ground fighting too.
What did you take from his loss to Story?
To his loss to Story. Many things. I watched this fight. I watched that fight, and it was one of the fights that I studied. But it's hard to say because it's something with my strategy. I can't say.
He's a young up-and-coming guy. He's got a lot of momentum, but you're a very established veteran. How much do you expect your experience to come into play in this fight?
I think MMA is a lot about experience. But I'm thinking also I'm in a good momentum. I have 3 wins in a row with tough fighters. I think we both in a good momentum, and will be a good shock of fighters.
So Nelson said he wanted to fight you because he thinks you're old and you're on your way out of fighting. Do you have any thoughts on it? Any response to that?
No, I don't think. I don't feel like I'm going to stop to fight soon. Like I said, every camp I feel like, I get in a better shape and I get in a better technique. And with this anti-doping, policy, now it's better because, I think the game will be more fair and it's gonna give me more time, and gives me more. I will be fighting a longer time. I think I have at least 3 more years to fight.
How many of your opponents do you think were using performance-enhancing drugs?
It's impossible to say that, it's unethical if I say that because I can be unfair, but we know there's people around using. You can see now people are getting caught and people are, the shape when you see the fighters going to the fight, the shapes are different. So, let's see, the time will say.
And what did you make of it when Dong Young Kim called you out after his last fight, saying you were the easiest opponent in the top 10?
Yeah. For me, it doesn't matter. I just focus on Gunnar right now.
Is that a rematch you would give him if you're successful against Nelson?
Like I said, I don't care about that. I don't even paying attention of that because I'm just focused on Gunnar.
So some people are expecting this fight to take place a lot on the feet, and he's got a very unique striking style. It's a little bit karate-based. How have you prepared for that? Have you brought in special training partners to deal with that, or what have you done?
In Brazil, we have a very good karate, and a tradition in karate also. I myself, I did a little Shotokan karate when I was younger. So, and I know people from karate, and they were training in the academy also. They train jiu-jitsu too, so of course it's different, but I have this kind of guys who train with too.